Many hairdressers are afraid of breaking the base too much and achieving overly worn hair. So I will tell you exactly how I will do it in order not to achieve an unnatural result. Hi, my name is Matthias Gruber. I'm an education expert from Vienna, Austria, and today on my lovely model Miriam, I'm going to do a freehand painting technique achieving a bright and luxurious golden blonde that is trending right now. So as you can see on my model's base, we already have this very nice transition from a natural tone 8 towards a very light end. And I can tell you, her ends have been pre-lightened before and toned down. So this is to take in account for any lightening we do, because it will lift super easily. My end result and what I'm trying to achieve is to get some more of these very natural highlights, like you have them here in the front, all over her canvas to create a very melted and lovely honey blonde. I'm starting by separating the front from the back, from the apex to the middle of the ear, and then I'm going to start off with two sections here in the back that are diagonally put in to the middle of the nape. I start loading my clay lightener onto the middle of the hair. You can see I'm always loading more product here in the middle of the section, and then I'm reducing the product that is on my brush going towards the root, and then I'm going to saturate the ends of my hair using a balayage board. I'm brushing up my product towards the root with this sweeping motion. On the down side of my painting there is no clay lightener on, so I'm really making sure I keep enough depth, enough negative space within the hair to create a dimensional result. So I'm connecting now the two side pieces I did with one in the center, making like a brick wall here. For the next two sections in the back, I'm going to take like 2 finger wide sections, and now I have to try to incorporate the second lightener, because you can see here that her ends are already pre-lightened. So I'm going to use the clay lightener with 9%, 30 volume up here, and then here on the ends I'm going to lower the developer to 6% or 20 ball. I'm starting to create slightly crescent-shaped sections because they get thinner here in the front, which means more lightness will be automatically created towards the front, and it will keep more depth in the back of the head. Whenever you paint the contour, make sure you have all the section neatly in your hand, and this hair is not falling out, but it's fully integrated into your section. And now that I've completely done the front, I can go back in my section and do the rest of the section, because this is now firmly glued into my section. It will not fall out, or it will not, there is enough tension on the rest of the hair. So for my last two sections on each side, I'm going to do once more my crescent shape, which ensures that I have the lightest part of my section in the front and the most depth in the back of the section, which creates naturally a very, very nice transition and a very natural result. I'm going to cover all of this with the clay lightener to have this really nice and bright face framing. So I'm going to repeat the exact same thing on the other side of the parting. So I'm now done with my application of the clay lightener, and if you could tilt your head to the front, you can perfectly see where these lightest areas will sit. And I think that's the great advantage of a clay lightener, that you're always able to see where you put lightness and where you will keep some depth within the hair. I'm going to leave this to develop for around about 45 minutes, and afterwards we're going to see each other for the toner. I'm back with my model from the backwash after applying a post-lightening service to close the cuticle. Now I'm ready for toning, and I'm going to slightly bump the base by using an alkaline demi to do so. I choose IGORA Vibrance 9-55, so an intense gold shade to do so, to create this very nice caramelly honey color. Even though I have very, very little lift, I will have a slight base bump by using 1.9 lotion developer. Whenever you use lotion developer, you use a lot more product and you really apply it densely to the scalp. So you will see, especially on a lighter base like this, a slight base bump by at least half a level. only leaving out the very front of her hairline to tone last in order to have it as the lightest part of my hair. So now I applied the toner to all my roots and ends, and now I'm going to push the toner onto my money piece, ensuring that this will be the lightest part of my color. I'm going to use the exact same shade, but due to the shift in development time, this will be a bit lighter visually than the rest of my hair. Once I applied the toner, I will leave it on for 20 minutes, so the full development time. A quick tip and trick about your choice of toner. I personally like to look at the skin tone of my model, especially the undertone. So by looking at the veins on their hands, you can see if the veins have a very blue tinge to it, which means that the undertone is cool, and you should take a cooler tone of blonde, a beige shade, or even something ashy that would match the natural skin tone. If you have a very, very warm undertone, like I have on my model here, you can definitely risk taking a full-on golden shade, like a 55 or even a 57 shade from our Igora Vibrance family. So this is my finished result on Miriam, a lovely honey golden blonde that fits perfectly to this time of the year. And as we know, golds are booming right now. So let's quickly recap what I did. First, I applied my freehand technique using the clay lightener and 9%, so 30 vol, all through her hair, by leaving out the ends and applying clay lightener and 6%, so 20 vol, to the ends because they have been previously lightened and I didn't want to overprocess them. Secondly, I did a toner using a demi, Igora Vibrance, which is an alkaline demi, and I used it with lotion, so it broke up her natural base just a tiny bit, and I used the 9-55, which is a lovely golden tone out of our Vibrance range. I hope you like the result as much as we do, and keep tuned for more.